Hi yogis, I am Emily. Welcome to today's vinyasa class where we will be doing a lot of twists in order to create mobility and strength in our back body. So we will just get started straight away. Today we're going to get started lying down, but place the soles of your feet to the mat. You just place them at any distance from your body that you feel comfortable. But really try to ground down through your feet. Maybe lifting your toes. Close down your eyes and place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. And just start taking long deep breaths in through your nose and out through your nose. And just observe the distance between your body and the mat. And observe with every exhale that distance becomes a little bit smaller. As you ground down, just noticing the points of contact with the mat. Feel your heartbeat under your palm. Bring your attention to your heart and maybe set an intention for your class, an intention of love for yourself, for someone else, or just a general feeling, a sense of love for this world, for this universe. Take one more deep breath in through your nose. Let it out through your mouth. Gently start to draw your navel up and back towards your spine. Kind of almost tucking your tailbone just slightly under, like when you're about to zip up a couple of very, very tight pair of jeans. Engage your pelvic floor and really keep that engagement throughout this class. Release your hands and just draw your knees in towards your chest and give them a good squeeze. And when you do that, just make sure that your entire spine has contact with the mat. Just sway softly from side to side. And find stillness at center. Release your right leg out, straight out along the mat, and just bring your right palm to the outside of your left knee, your left arm out to the side, maybe cactus the arm if you are short of space, and just release your left knee to the right. Gaze over your left shoulder and really try to see if you can get that left shoulder blade to ground down, keep grounding down into the mat. Inhale, find length through your right leg all the way to the crown of your head. And exhale, sink deeper into your rotation. Prepare your core and use your core to bring your knees all the way back in. Give them one more squeeze and release your left leg out. Really find length through that left leg. Left hand to the outside of your right knee. Open up your right arm. Inhale and exhale. Your right knee falls over to the left. Bring your gaze over your right shoulder. Let your exhale ground you down. Just grounding that right shoulder blade even further down to the mat. Squeeze your core. Inhale, knees back up, bring them to center, give them a squeeze, and just bring both of your feet to point straight up. Clasp your hands and just clasp all the fingers except your pointer fingers, and just point your pointer fingers to the ceiling. Really engage your core. Just draw your navel to your spine. And from here, you're going to release your right leg almost all the way down to the mat. And lift your chest up and bring your hands to the outside of your left thigh. Really lift it up here. Exhale. One more exhale. And then when you inhale, you're going to bring your hands up and up behind your head. At the same time, you're switching out your legs. And exhaling, draw your hands to the outside of your right thigh this time. Inhale, switch it out. Exhale to twist and lift, switch with the inhale. Exhale, lift up. Keep your legs super engaged. Really, you can flex your toes or flaunt your feet and spread your toes. Try to lift a little bit higher every time, really getting that shoulder blade up and off the mat. Keep going. Strong breath. Strong arms, strong legs. A couple of more times. Once more, inhale. Exhale. And last one. And feet together. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them one more squeeze. Place your hands on the backs of your thighs and just start to do some nice rolls. Massaging your spine. And next time, just make your way all the way up to all fours. Placing your palms underneath your shoulders, spreading your fingers wide as always, and try to point your index fingers to the top of the mat. Your knees are underneath your hips. Core is firmly squeezing in. Inhale, drop your belly down and lift your gaze, and at the same time, just sit back towards your heels. So it's like a cow, but with a movement backward, back towards your heels. And exhale, round forward into cat. So you're getting a little wrist warm up here as well. Inhale, drop it back. Exhale, move forward. Just move with your own breath. And if there is any other movement you feel that your body needs right now that you want to take, feel free to take it. As always, this is your practice entirely. And really focus on how it feels in your body, and don't focus on how it's supposed to look like or what it looks like. Exhale forward and inhale, find a neutral spine. Press the mat away, squeeze your core. With your next inhale, tuck your toes, and exhale, lift your hips up and back to your first downward facing dog. You can find your distance in your downward facing dog, whatever distance that is for you. But I want you to press the mat away through your hands. Really press it away, but at the same time, keep a nice space between your shoulder blades so that your ears stay quite far away from your shoulders, or actually your shoulders far away from your ears, I would say. Lift your hips up and back, gaze towards your knees. If your knees are bent, lift your tailbone straight up to the sky or to the back of the room. Bend your knees, and really focusing on finding that length between your hands and your hips. If your heels are down, try to lift your toes. And then just start moving. In your downward facing dog, you can bend one knee at a time. You can sway your hips from side to side, finding any type of movement that warms up your body right now. Just finding those small areas of tension and work into them using your breath. Find stillness in downward facing dog, and with your next inhale, come high up on your toes, gaze in between your navel, and really press the mat away as you round your spine and make your way all the way to high plank. We stay in high plank for just a little while to activate our core. Press the mat away, round your spine just slightly, tucking your tail, engaging your legs, pressing out through your heels. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift your hips and make your way all the way back to downward facing dog. I'm going to roll forward 2 more times. Inhale like a big wave, rolling forward. Exhale, hips up and back. You can bend your knees as much as you need to downward facing dog. Once more, inhale forward and exhale back. We're gonna bring some heat into our body with some fire jumps. And for this, I suggest you shorten your downward facing dog just slightly. Bend your knees, look in between your hands or just slightly in front of your fingertips. And you activate through your fingertips, you activate your shoulders, you squeeze your core, bend your knees deeply. And no matter if you just take small jumps or if you go more forward, kicking it up, your heels to your glutes. Doesn't matter what it looks like, just bend your knees and make a couple of jumps. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1, down, and either jump to the top or step, whatever is in your practice. Inhale, lift halfway, and exhale to lower. Step your feet about hip width apart and start to lean into your toes. Fingertips are to the floor. You can bend your knees if it's still very tight in your hamstrings. Rolling out your head, just releasing all tensions in your back body. Lift your sitting bones up to the ceiling, really pressing down through the big toe man on both of your feet. Inhale, fingertips to the mat or to your shins, lift halfway up. Exhale to fold. Heel toe your feet together and then bend your right knee deeply, placing your right palm to the mat and sweep your left arm up towards the ceiling. Try to gaze up. Try to see if you can gaze up towards your fingers with your right eye. This is really creating a lot of twist. Squeeze your core, press firmly down, opening the chest to the side. Inhale, exhale, change it out. Left palm to this mat, bending the left knee and sweeping your right arm up. Really stretch tall between your hands. Try to check your hips so that they don't fall out to the side, but really bring your left hip drawing back. Inhale, exhale, all the way down. Inhale, bend your knees, sweep your arms all the way up, gaze up, see your palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. See that the mic is not escaping. Come to the top of the mat and bring your big toes to touch, little space between your heels. Inhale, sink your hips, sweep your arms up. Find Utkatasana, the chair pose. Press your knees together, press everything to center, squeeze your core, tuck your tail slightly, shoulder blades slide down the back. Very strong arms all the way out through your fingers. Inhale, gaze towards your hands and place your palms together. Exhale, draw your hands through the center line and then Twist so that your left elbow comes to the outside of your right thigh. Lift your chest, really pressing your palms together. Check so that your knees are still parallel to each other. Finding length through your spine, lowering shoulder blades down. Hold it. One more breath. Inhale. And as you exhale, release your left fingertips to the mat and sweep your right arm up to the ceiling. Lean into your right foot and lift your left foot off the mat and sweep it all the way back. We're starting up strong in this revolved half moon. Really find length between your fingertips here. Pressing down through your right foot. Inhale. Lifting that back leg even higher. Use your glutes. Bend into your right leg. With the exhale, placing the left palm down. And sweeping just keeping your right arm up towards the ceiling. Strong back leg. Easy twist. Find engagement through your feet. Press firmly down. Find stability. Inhale all the way up into a standing twist. Sink down with the exhale. Lift your chest. Really open it out to the side of the mat. Find the energy between your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale. Just sink down. With your next inhale, right arm sweeps down and forward as you turn your entire body to face the top of the mat. Inhale for length and exhale. Find depth. Sink your hips. Press firmly down through your feet. Inhale, cactus your arms and lift your chest up towards the ceiling. Exhale, swim your arms forward, palms facing. Inhale, lift it up and open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale this time. Frame your front foot. Step it back, high plank. Inhale, weight forward. Exhale, first chaturanga of today. Lower halfway. And with your inhale, lift up to upward facing dog. And up, exhale. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Great work. So nice, you guys. Already starting to feel the intensity of the twists. Inhale, come high up on your toes. Gaze in between your hands. Really activate your legs, bend your knees deeply. Jump, step, float, fly to the top of the mat. Go for your handstand if you want to. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up, palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Left side, inhale, Utkatasana, chair pose. Sink deep, find your chair, find your center line, find the length through your arms, from your shoulders to your fingertips. Inhale, palms touch. Exhale, hands through center, right elbow to the outside of your left knee, or actually left thigh. Lift your chest, length through the spine, opening the chest to the side, squeezing your core deeply, pressing down through your feet. Hold for a couple of breaths. Really working into the twist with every exhale, finding more depth. Inhale, right fingertips to the mat. Left arm sweeps up, leaning into your left foot and sweeping your right foot up and back, straightening your leg, floating your toes. Gaze can be down to the side, wherever you find your balance. Squeeze your your glute of your right leg. Inhale. Once more for length. Exhale. Bend your left knee. Right toes to the back of the mat. Right palm to next to your left foot. And finding an easy twist. Stability through your feet. Prepare your core. Inhale all the way up to a standing twist. Lift your chest, spread your wings. Exhale, sink deeper. Super active back leg. Hold it. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, left arm sweeps forward. High lunge. Find length with the inhale and depth with the exhale. Next inhale, cactus your arms, lift your chest. Really use your back body to lift your heart to the sky. Exhale, swim it forward. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, forward. Inhale, opening. And exhale it forward. Once more, inhale, open. Exhale all the way down. High plank. Weight forward, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Halfway down. Inhale for upward facing dog. Engage your legs. Lift your chest. Exhale. Up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward like we did in the beginning, like a big wave. And exhale, wave it back. 2 more times. Inhale forward. And exhale it back. This last time, just inhale forward. And exhale, lower your knees wide apart. Big toes come to touch and just sink down into child's pose for a couple of breaths. Just focusing on returning your breath to its regular pace. And with your next inhale, lift your gaze so that you're gazing forward towards your fingers. Engage your fingertips, squeeze your core, and come all the way back to all fours. Bring your knees slightly closer. Tuck your toes, inhale and exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale high up on your toes, gaze in between your fingertips, and bend your knees, jump, step, float to a handstand, fly, whatever you want to the top. Lift halfway, inhale, exhale to fold. Inhale, arms sweep up, gaze up. Palms touch, exhale, hands in front of your heart. We're gonna add on, so we're gonna do it all from the start, but this time we're gonna flow more in a 1 breath per movement style. So let's go for the right side. Inhale to chair pose, find length. Exhale, left elbow on the outside of your right thigh. Inhale, find length, and exhale, find the rotation. Inhale, left hand to the mat. Right arm sweeps up, weight to the right foot, and sweep your left foot up and back. Inhale to open. Really find openness in your chest. Exhale, left foot steps back, left palm to the mat. Lift your gaze up towards your fingers. Press the mat away. Inhale, sweep up. Standing twist. Exhale for stability. Inhale, right arm sweeps down and up, high lunge. Exhale, sink deep. Inhale, open your chest. Exhale, swim it forward. Use your core here. This is your core working to sweep forward and to lift you back up. Inhale, exhale, forward. Inhale, lift it back up. Exhale, forward, stay forward. Just stay for 1 breath here for stability. And exhale, fingertips to the mat, left knee to the mat, and straighten your right leg into a half split. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, folding over your front leg. Inhale, lift halfway. And now just place both of your hands on the outside of your right leg. So you're finding a twist on your left side. From here, Just press down through your right heel, almost drawing your heel towards the left knee, and place your left fingertips to the mat. Squeeze your core and see if you can sweep your right arm up into a revolved half split. Make sure that your hips stay parallel. Draw your right hip back. Inhale and exhale. Come back down, frame that front foot, bend your right knee, lift your left leg, lift your right foot off the mat, and sweep it all the way back to three-legged downward facing dog. Inhale, really find length from your hands to your right foot. Exhale, draw your right leg towards the left elbow as you come with your weight forward. Inhale, up and back. Exhale, come forward, slight bend in the elbows as you come forward. Inhale, sweep it up and back. Exhale, forward. Once more, inhale up. Exhale, forward. From here, lower the entire sole of your left foot to the mat. Straighten your right leg out to the left. Your pinky toe edge of the foot can be on the floor, and then just sweep your left arm up, lifting your hip as you go, pressing the mat away. Inhale and exhale. Right knee to your chest, come up to your left toes, and then just drop your left heel to the left. Right foot lands behind, and inhale to open it up into Wild Thing. Inhale once more here, pressing the mat away, finding even more openness in your front body. And exhale, bringing your right knee in towards your chest, and then turn your legs so that your right foot is pointing out towards the left side of the mat, and just lower all the way down into pigeon breath. Fingertips to the mat. Just check behind you so that you have a beautiful long line in your left leg. Your left toenails are pointing down. Lift your chest, squeeze your core. Inhale and exhale. Just bow in. Inhale, lift back up. Keep your shoulders down. Just move intuitively with your breath. And however it feels good, maybe you want to wiggle it out, do whatever it feels good for you in order to release some tension in your body. Inhale it up. And exhale down. Last one, inhale up. From here, I want you to really lean into your right glute so that your left leg can sweep all the way around. Place the soles of your feet to the mat. And come all the way down to your back. Bring your knees and your heels in close so that you can tickle the back of your heels just slightly. Make sure that your knees are hip width apart, not splaying out. And from here, you can either choose to lift your hips up into bridge pose, clasping your hands behind you, pressing your hands down as you lift your chest and pressing down through your heels. If you want to add on here, you can start lifting one leg at a time. Straightening out. Just play with it. Play your edge and see where you are today. If you want to go for the full wheel pose, place your palms to the mat with your fingers pointing down towards your shoulders. And really keep your elbows in. Squeeze your core, press it down through your feet, and just in one movement, move your knees forward as you press your hands down and come to the top of your head just for a short, like in between period position. And from here, inhale, and with your next exhale, press all the way up. And when you're here, you can walk your feet in closer towards your hands or your hands towards your feet. Really lifting up, using your glutes, pressing your chest in between your shoulders. You can gaze down. And to come out, inhale, lift your heels, tuck your chin to your chest, bending your arms, lowering slowly, and just come all the way down. Really nice. Grab hold of the back of your thighs and start rolling. And come all the way up. Bring your arms with you, sweeping up, palms to touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. One more side to go. Sink deeply into chair pose, sweeping your arms up. Finding stability. Inhale, palms to touch. Exhale, right elbow on the outside of your left thigh. Inhale, really find length. Exhale, find rotation. Use your core. Inhale, right fingertips to the mat. Left hand sweeps up, leaning into your left foot and sweeping your right leg up. Lifting it high, finding your twist. Spread your wings, squeeze your core. Inhale, exhale, lower the back foot slowly. Right palm next to your left foot. Easy twist. Gaze follows your fingers. Inhale and exhale. Next inhale, prepare to lift all the way up for your standing twist. Lift your chest. Exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, left arm sweeps down and forward. High lunge. Inhale, exhale, sinking deep, activating your back leg. Inhale, cactus arm, open your chest. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open. Exhale, forward. Inhale, open one more time. Exhale, forward. Hold it. Stay really tall from your heel to your fingertips. Exhale, fingertips to the mat. Lower your right knee down. Straighten your left leg, toes to the ceiling. Lift halfway, sticking your sitting bones out towards the back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway up, and walk your fingers to the outside of your left leg. Lifting it up and finding a twist. The further forward or out, away from the body you can move your right fingertips, the more you will feel the stretch in the backside. But remember to keep your right hip just drawing back firmly. Then if you're out there, bring your fingertips closer in together again. Find stability through your front heel and sweep your left arm up for the revolved half twist. Inhale. Exhale. Place your palms to the mat, lean into your front leg, lifting your back knee, and just sweep your left leg up and back. Three-legged downward facing dog. Pressing the mat away, finding length. Inhale. Exhale, left knee towards your right elbow. Inhale, back up. Exhale, crossing under, a slight bend in your elbows. Inhale, really finding strength in your three-legged downward facing dog. This is the last time crossing under. Sole of your right foot to the mat. Left leg out towards the right, either pinky toe edge on the floor or keep it lifted. Inhale, sweep your right arm up, and exhale, both palms to the mat, left knee in towards your chest. Drop your right heel to the right and your left leg comes behind. Inhale, open it up to wide thing. Stay for one leg, exhale, and then next inhale, really pressing the mat away, opening even more. And exhale, palms to the mat again. Left knee in towards the left elbow, and then turn the leg so that your left foot points out towards the right side. Lowering down, sinking your hips, untucking your back toes, finding length through your right leg. Fingertips just slightly wider than shoulder width. Lifting your chest with an inhale. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, bow down. Use your core and use your entire back body here to lift it up. Once more, lifting up. Lean into your left glute and swing your right leg in front of you. Got one more chance for the full wheel or for your bridge pose, whatever suits you. Come all the way down. Bring your heels closer. Checking the knees. Squeezing your core, really pulling your core, your navel up and back, so you're almost getting a small tilting of your sitting bone, or your tailbone rather. Inhale for bridge, lifting your hips, pressing down through your heels and climbing your shoulders under, clasping your hands, lifting your hips even more, press it down through your heels, squeeze your glutes, play your edge, do whatever you want. If you want to lift a leg, do that. If you want to go for a full wheel, place your palms, fingers in towards your shoulders, squeeze your core, check your elbows. Inhale, press your knees forward and press down through your heels. Come up to the top of your head, inhale, and next exhale, just lift it all the way up. Press the mat away, move your feet closer if it feels good. Find some space between your back and your mat. Inhale, and as you exhale and go down, lift your heels, tuck your chin, elbows in, and lower slowly down. Vertebrae by vertebrae, all the way down. Arms by your side. You can place the soles of your feet to the mat and just windshield wipe your knees from side to side to neutralize your spine. And then knees closer in, grab hold of the back of your thighs and start to do a couple of rolls. Last one, come all the way up to standing. Bring your hands, your arms with you, palms touch. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. And this time, as you lower, widen between your feet and make it all the way down into a seated pose. Bring your, you can do it like this. Bring your right foot towards your left thigh and press it firmly in, and from here just rotate your entire upper body out so it faces out over your left leg. Inhale, sweep your arms up, and exhale, bow in, and really try to make this movement come from your hip, and just imagine it's your chest that is moving forward. Really think length in your spine before depth. So think length forward, forward, forward. And when you've reached your edge, then you can just fold in. And relax your neck. Inhale, come back up. Switch out the legs. Left sole of the left foot to the inner thigh of your right leg. Rotate your upper body, sweep your arms up with an inhale and exhale to fold. Find length with a halfway lift to find that forward feeling and that feeling of length, and exhale, fold in. Inhale, come all the way back up. Place, just bring your legs together. Just remove anything that needs to be removed from your sitting bones. Find length through your spine, squeezing your core for one last time. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, same idea here. Really throwing your upper body forward, your heart forward, finding length. Sticking your sitting bones out to the back. Pressing your heels down, flexing your feet. Really try to draw your pinky toes in towards your body. If your hands can reach your feet, try to grab hold of the pinky toe edge of your foot and just firmly draw it in towards you. If you cannot reach it, it's perfectly fine. Just hang out wherever you are. Just remember the feeling of length in your spine. Inhale to come back up. And just with your exhale, continue all the way down into Shavasana. I hope all this twisting has helped you find release in your spine, more mobility, more strength. Feel free to stay in Shavasana for as long as you please. Don't hesitate to take a 5, 10, 15 minutes Shavasana, if that is what your body asks for. I'm so happy to see you practicing with me, and I hope to see you soon again. Namaste.